All right, folks. This is Joe Imbriano coming to you live from the sunny streets of Southern California on this hot August afternoon. Diet, joke, and ding-dongs, folks. Right? You know, Orange County is a metropolitan area in the southwestern part of California, and it's occupied by millions of people. And you know, there's roads everywhere, traffic signals, strip malls, parking structures, apartment buildings, grocery stores, liquor stores, pharmacies, donut shops, big box department stores, big box retail stores, big box home improvement stores. And by golly, there's not a thing to eat for 300 miles from where I'm at right now. If I were to look around, we've got palm trees, pine trees, eucalyptus trees. We got ficus trees. We've got, let's see here. Well, I take it back. I'm looking at a natal plum hedge, but they butcher the thing before those flowers can produce fruit. You know, elm trees, maple trees, magnolia trees. What am I seeing here? Myrtle trees. I mean, junipers and, you know, pygmy palms, date palms. You know, the dates, well, by the time they fall down, the rats get them. Folks, the only thing we got is diet, joke, and ding-dongs, right? That's what we've got. I want you to be aware of what the planners have done. That's right, folks. I want you to be aware of what the planners have done. They have basically planted everything that's not edible and forced the diet, joke, and ding-dongs onto the dinner table. Right? That's what they've done. Now, why is it that there is nothing to eat anywhere, folks? Why have they done this? Why have the municipalities and the counties and the parishes and the states and the local governments and the regional governments with their landscape plans put in inedible foods, inedible trees that don't produce any food? Why is it, right? Boy, this place is really something. And it's the same in a lot of places, folks. In all these cities, there's no food. You've got to have a card with credits on it to get your diet, joke, and your ding-dongs, right? And if you have a little extra credit, then maybe you could go into McKill yourself, or Kentucky Fried Crap, or Taco Hell, or Hell Taco. You know, and get yourself one of those soy burgers that are made with axle grease and you know, cartilaginous parts of pigs and chickens and cows and dogs and cats, or whatever's in that meat you'll never know about, because every hamburger patty in one of these joints comes from 10 different countries. It's unbelievable, right? Diet, joke, and kill yourself, folks. That's right. That's what they want people to eat. That's what they want people to have. That's what they want people to chow down on. And do they give us any choice? Well, of course not. Because you can't eat palm trees and pine trees. You know, can you imagine if they planted avocado trees in the parks and citrus trees in the parks? Oh, they tell us, oh, we'd have a rat problem. No, we wouldn't. We have a rat problem right now because everybody's got dog food and cat food out in their backyards. That's why there's a rat problem. Did you know that Orange County, California has become the rat capital of the United States? Did you know that? There are more rats in Orange County right now than anywhere else in the world. Isn't that amazing? Where it costs almost $1 million for a 1,200 square foot house with 1.5% property tax and you know, auto insurance rates that are the envy of the third world, right? Folks, I just want you to understand, the reason I'm talking about this right now is I'm trying to peel back the scales on your eyes. You see, we were raised thinking that, oh my goodness, if I get my hands on one of those things in the foil and I unwrap that little round thing that looks like an Amazon Echo or a Siri, that it's going to be this heavenly treat with this white filling in the center of this dark fluffy chocolate thing, right? Right? We're raised from a young age to be acclimated, to be fed the poison, and to accept the insanity. Diet Joke, folks, is a product put out by the degeneracy of the Coca-Cola company that is specifically chemically concocted to create cravings and addictions that ultimately will kill you, because the product is poison. Oh, it won't kill you right away, but if you put that in your fish tank, all your fish will die. If you put it on your geranium will die. If you put it on your hydrangea, the hydrangea will die. If you put it on your tomato plants, the thing will turn yellow. All right. And if you drink nothing but Diet Coke all day, you'll eventually have no teeth, and you'll have gastric ulcers and polyps and all kinds of other problems, and bone density issues and sleep deprivation. And of course, let's talk about the brain tumors that aspartame creates. But see, they've raised us to think that Diet Coke and Ding Dongs are food and drink, right? And it logically follows that we'll go down that river of life, and we won't get off the raft, and we'll just keep going in the direction of killing ourselves. My point is that what we've been raised on is what we need to run from, folks. Okay? What we've been raised on is what we need to avoid. What they've told us from a young age, what they tried to do to us when we were little, is what we need to realize was the con, folks. All right? The things that they did to us as children, with the fluoride, you know, when the dentist would come into the kindergarten class and tell us all about how wonderful Colgate or Crest was. Remember those days? I remember when I was in kindergarten in 1971, we had some pretty lady come in and tell us how wonderful Colgate was and how good it was for our teeth, right? She didn't tell us about sodium monofluorophosphate or stannous fluoride or sodium fluoride and what that did to our pineal gland and our bones, right, in our endocrine system. She didn't tell us about that. She'd tell us about how it outcompetes iodine, and it blocks the uptake of iodine, so our thyroid hormones can't be produced properly, and our thyroid can't function adequately. But you see, folks, everything they did to us as a child set the pace and set the stage for what they're doing to us as adults. And I'm asking you in a very congenial manner right now to grow up and to wake up, okay? I mean, it's unbelievable what passes for food these days. It's unbelievable what people put in their bodies. It's unbelievable how the, you know, I got good eyes. You see these eyes, folks? I don't wear sunglasses. I'm 52 years old, and I don't wear glasses. I don't wear contacts. I never had any surgery. And I can read. I got 20/20 vision, folks. But you know what's happening is when I go to the store now, I'm having a hard time reading the ingredients, not because my eyes are going bad, but because the print is getting smaller because the paragraphs are getting bigger. Remember, the paragraph would be like this, be like 3 lines, and now the ingredient list is like this big and the print's like that small. So, you know, the ingredients now, there's 100 ingredients in something in the frozen section. You know, there's 50 ingredients in a candy bar. You know, the soda used to have like 3 or 4 ingredients. I think it used to be carbonated water and phosphoric acid and sugar and caffeine and caramel color and natural flavors. I think that's what used to be in the soda when I was growing up, if I remember correctly. Now it's water, carbonated water, phosphoric acid, caramel coloring, artificial flavors, aspartame, citric acid, sodium benzoate, and natural flavors, artificial flavors, Blue Lake 4 and guar gum and ester of wood rosin, and you know, just all kinds of different things. I mean, it's just unbelievable, right? All these unbelievable things they're doing, all these different things they're putting in the beverages, and the paragraph's getting bigger, and pretty soon they need an attachment for a can of soda in terms of the ingredients. It's going to be this detachable label that you're going to read, right? Folks, I've banged hard and loud on the television and the television and all the psychotronic, electronic, satanic, black scrying mirror, electronic Ouija board called a television. It's time for you to look at what you're taking into your right or left hand and putting into your mouth. Okay? It's time to have a second look. It's time to do a double take. It's time to do a triple take on the concoctions that they have created for your consumption. And I joke, they've got to be the biggest, most hilarious scams I've ever seen, you know, just because of how horrible they are for you. And yet, after all these years, people are still buying them in droves. And I go to the store, and there's people with cases and cases of this stuff. You know, some of the stores you go to, you see these people hobbling around. They can't walk without the shopping cart. Shopping carts holding them up. They got a cane, or, you know, they're younger than I am, and they can't stand up, and they got cases of this garbage in their cart. Do people not realize what these chemicals do to them? Do people? I'm asking you very nicely. I'm not going to yell at you today. I'm going to be Mr. Congeniality today. I'm going to ask you in a nice way to please, before you put anything in your mouth, look at the labels and use some common sense. Use your head, use your noggin, and try to see if it's a good idea for the hand-to-mouth activity to occur with this particular item. I want you to start considering and questioning all of the things that you put in your body. Because garbage in, garbage out, you cannot think straight, folks. You cannot think straight if you're full of crap, okay? And nobody's going to believe you if you're full of crap, nor can you be effective in anything if you're full of crap. So stop filling yourself up with crap, folks. That's the point. That's the agenda that is upon us, is they're filling us up with crap, and because they're feeding us crap, and they're going to feed our minds crap, and our bodies crap, and our spirits crap, and our souls crap, and eventually they get to laugh as we turn into a pile of crap, right? What do you think is happening to humanity right now, folks? What do you think the medical industrial complex is doing, having a field day mining our health as they feed us all this poison? Double take on everything that goes in on this day, ladies and gentlemen. On this day, folks, I want you to do a double take on everything that goes in. You want to know why? Because what comes out is twice as important, because our kids depend on us. This is Joe Imbriano, the Fullerton Informer, PO Box 4121, Fullerton, California 92834. On the web at joeimbriano777@gmail.com, and the FullertonInformer.com, WiFiDangers.com, VaxDangers.com, CellTowerDangers.com, 5GDangers.com, CERN666.com. All these different .coms, right, folks? Just trying to... The NASAFraud.com, right? DingDongs.com. No, I'm just kidding. That's not me. All right, folks. Come on. Just trying to be nice. Just trying to be a little bit more passive-aggressive, if you will. You know, did you know that the people that sit on the board of directors of RJR Nabisco, ones that are making those Oreos and those Ritz crackers, are sitting on the boards of directors of the companies that make the chemotherapy drugs and the diabetes medications? Do you know that they got you coming and going? Well, guess what, folks? It doesn't have to be that way. All right? Hey, thanks for tuning in to this broadcast this morning. This channel needs to get a little more traction. Hopefully the notifications get out there and this thing gets shared. Get the likes up. Nice to see all you today. Take care. God bless.